This is going to be a love reading today for the sign of Libra. And we're just going to get right in there. We're going to get a couple of Romance Angel Oracle cards to get like an overall vibe of what's happening in this connection. So this is for Libra and whoever it is that you're thinking about as you sit down to watch this reading. And whenever you find it is when you're supposed to find it. This is for Libra and whoever Libra is thinking about. Can I just get a couple of cards for this connection that Libra is thinking about today? Okay. Oh, I love these cards together. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens, and keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Okay, yeah, so this might be somebody sort of new in your sphere, Libra. I'm not sure. You know your story, but keep an open mind can sometimes refer to, like, this might be somebody from a different culture, a different religion, something like a different background than you. So this card is here to say, keep an open mind, you know, be open. We don't know like what kind of package true love is coming in, right? So and get to know each other, you know. This might be a time of opening and deepening for you and this person that you're watching about. But let's see, we're gonna get into the cards and we're gonna see what comes up. Okay, that's just a little start. Okay, so this is for Libra. And I'm just going to ask right now, Libra, what's going on for you on your side with your energy in this connection. Okay, so this is for Libra. We're asking right now about Libra in this connection. What's going on with Libra? Lover's card right after the shuffle, but let's see what comes out. I'm going to shuffle one more time. This is for Libra. What's going on with my Libra people? You know what? This so stood out to me as I was shuffling, and I almost talked about it, but I didn't. And I was gonna say, like, what are you learning about, Libra? Well, let's see. You might be learning about this new person, but let's see what comes out. This is for Libra. What's going on Libra's side in this connection? Okay. Okay, what's going on with Libra's person in this connection? What's going on with Libra's person in this connection? Okay. 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 Let's see. Can I get a little clarity on why Three of Swords is here? So I feel like you're kind of in a process of learning about somebody, learning more about someone. It might be that you guys are like starting to talk about like your deepest stuff with each other, like your childhoods. There might be a feeling on your side that you want to rush in to this. Let's see. Why is Knight of Swords here? Sometimes this card is about reconciliation, but right away, I took it to mean, okay, yeah. Yeah, I took it to mean that, that you guys are learning about this, about each other, right? That you're learning about who this person is on a deeper level, like what types of things that they've been through in their life. This might be kind of making you want to rush in, like give love and care to this person, but be careful of rushing, right? Because rushing into love is not always the healthiest way to go about new beginnings. So slow it down, balance this guy out. This guy's super impulsive, this Knight of Swords. So if you're feeling an urge to be impulsive and rush into something really super fast, slow it down, rein it in a little bit. I'm going to just get a little bit more clarity between this Devil and this Knight of Swords. You also just might be like just sharing a really high volume of like words and information with this person, but I don't know. I feel like this Devil is here as like a caution to sort of like rein it in a tiny bit. Let's see. This is for my Libras. Because you wanted to stay in a healthy place. You wanted to stay in a balanced place. Like the Six of Cups over here has a lot of balance. But the Devil doesn't really have balance. So, and impulsivity does not breed balance. So this is like here to say, slow it down a little bit. This doesn't mean that this isn't a good connection. It just means, yeah, I feel like you just want to dive right in head first, right? And maybe kind of like stop and ask yourself, like, why is that impulse there? Like, I get that this might be like kind of soulmate type of connection. I don't know. I don't know what this is. Yeah, I just feel like you're ready to dive in, but like this Devil is here to say, like, be careful of this. Comes with, sometimes rushing into relationship comes with a lot of side effects like insecurity, jealousy, explosiveness. This is like fire, 5-alarm fire, right? We all know what that's like. We've all been in that before, where things move like a freight train, and we dive in like super deep, super fast. And this is super deep. This is diving in fast. But this talks about unhealthy behavior. So be mindful of that. You know, be mindful of addictions, unhealthy coping mechanisms as well. But you guys are mirroring each other. You guys both want to dive in. This might be a really attractive person that you're dealing with. Your person has definitely been through some pain. They've been through something super painful. And they might tend to sometimes wear a false mask. They might be that type of person who's like, I'm good, everything's good, when inside they're still trying to like heal from and deal with something that like broke them. That might be like what they're kind of disclosing to you, like stuff that has hurt them in the past. So you might feel like you might be getting to know this. So this mask might be sort of starting to wear away, and where this person might like show up like super stoic and strong and like appear unfazed. You may be starting to see these deeper, more sort of tender parts of your person, Libra. And again, that when you start to see that vulnerability in somebody, sometimes it makes you want to rush in and dive in and care for that person. But don't forget to take care of yourself. A lot of times in Devil energy, it's here to say like we're not in good self-care mode. So be super mindful of that. I just want to ask, why is this Three of Swords and Queen of Wands here? Like, how is this kind of showing up in affect for your person? Like, just want more clarity on what's going on with your person. Yeah, so it's like your person's security was affected by something. Yeah, their balance and their security was affected by something that hurt them pretty deeply. So just, if you don't know about this yet, I feel like you're in that process of uncovering more with each other. And if this person is like showing up in a false mask, I feel like they will be revealing to you the things that really hurt them, you know, that threatened their security, that made them sort of feel that need to show up as like a fighter. Like, it might be that your person needs to learn a little bit about expressing vulnerability. Because this Queen of Wands, you know, she's not always like the most authentic in like feelings. It's like she's got a lot of passion, but she's kind of yeah, she's wearing a mask. She wears a mask. She doesn't always show what's going on under the surface, yeah? But your person might be finding balance, because with the King and Queen of Wands here, they do sort of balance each other. It's possible, I don't know though, with this Devil energy, if you guys are really that balancing to each other. I think there's a possibility of like sliding into codependency in this relationship. So be really mindful of that. And codependency is like where you both lose sight of yourself. You fall so into love that you want to be with each other every second, and you start to forget to do things on your own that make you happy. So just stay really mindful of that. Stay really mindful to keep your sense of self, Libra. Why is this King of Wands here? Why is this King of Wands here? I'm just kind of trying to see if he's like an evolved King of Wands, or if this is problematic. This King of Wands can go either way. I'd say with the Queen of Wands here, your person's kind of integrating and finding balance. There's the Queen of Wands, right, Nick? Okay. Yup. Your person is learning to find balance, but they're a little bit still holding on to this, whatever broke their heart in the past. So they've still got some healing to do, right? But I think that why there's so much intensity here is because I think that this is like a soul tie. I think that your person also feels like you are like a divine partner. But I do think that, you know, this person might need to find some balance when it comes to like letting go of whatever this is that hurt them. I feel like whenever this shows up, this is someone who's been really affected by pain. Something really painful went down, yeah? It's definitely cool that the Queen of Wands and King of Wands, you guys might just be like a really attractive couple too. But it's nice that they're showing up here together. But this guy in the middle is, you know, also not always the healthiest energy. This talks about like holding on too tight, clinging too tight. Sometimes this guy can be a little bit controlling. It's nice that the Queen is here because she balances him out, but just be mindful, because this person might also have codependent tendencies. You guys might be bringing this out in each other, like a road to codependency. So I'm just gonna say, like, if you're mindful of that and you both like learn how to navigate this relationship with like maintaining your autonomy, it might be okay. But I just think there's a high possibility in this connection for codependent behavior, getting lost in the connection so deep that you lose your sense of self, Libra. So I just want to ask, like, what's coming around the bend in the mutual energy? This feels like it's just like a high heat connection though, you know, with the King and Queen of Wands there. You guys have like a 5-alarm fire type of connection. That's what I'm getting. That like that thing that just blows your mind on a chemical level. And just almost throws like all logic out the window. Okay, what's going on in the mutual energy upcoming? So what's coming around the bend in this connection? Okay. It's nice that the Wheel of Fortune is here. It means that like change is on the horizon. You might both be learning how to walk away from old ways of loving. Okay, this Four of Pentacles is here again. So, okay, I just want to get a little bit more clarity. So, you know, you guys both might be learning balance, yeah. I mean, you've got some major arcana on your side here, which is like the universe pulling for this to get balanced and to go through a change. For you know, this may be unhealthy ways, like sort of turning like and shifting into a more healthy dynamic. But I think that you both need to leave behind old ways of doing things. Yeah. And be careful in this connection with clinging on too tight with each other. That need to like clutch on and hold on and possess. Be mindful of that, Libra. Okay. Let's see. Just get 2 more cards. Yeah. Okay. Whoa. Can I just get 1 more card? I feel like you both have some stuff to leave behind. Hey, there's that 3 of Swords again. Okay. All right. So we're going to just need to get some clarity here to see where this is going. Yeah. So there may be like balancing out of this energy, but this energy is still showing up. Yeah. This energy is still present when we ask. And I feel like these 2 cards are here to say that a change needs to happen, right? Old ways of being need to be left behind. So if you both have had codependent relationships in the past, these cards are here to say a change is needed for success in this relationship. You cannot do things in a codependent way and have a healthy outcome. Codependency breeds toxicity. Yeah, it brings more of this. So find your balance. Talk about it. Maybe talk about the need to maintain autonomy on both of your ends, that you make it an important thing to both have space in your life where you get to be on your own and spend time on your own, and do things that you each love separately from each other, and make sure that you keep that a priority for each of you on this journey, right? Because that'll keep a better balance between too much holding on and codependency, right? So what's happening here in this progression? Yeah, okay. So, yeah, this is like all here to say that if you're not mindful of that sort of rushing in too fast, being impulsive, losing your sense of self, what you end with that holding on energy and clinging on too tight with each other is heartbreak and lack, right? And I'm not saying that this is where this is ending up, but I'm saying that you both have a lot of control in how this plays out if you can navigate it with awareness about becoming too dependent on each other for each other's happiness. Make sure to make it a priority as you collaborate with this person to maintain your sense of autonomy. If you make that a priority, let's see, you know, because justice is here. There's a possibility of balance here, but some old patterns need to be left behind. This type of energy has to be, there's got to be some effort to shift out of that, take this wheel and shift out of that clinging on energy. Just get a little bit more advice on where this is going. Okay, so this is the energy of what clinging on brings, you know, 9 of Swords energy, sleepless nights. If you can put the work in, let's see what happens. Yeah, there's got to be some learning here in this. You got to put some work into learning how to do this in a healthy way if you guys are gonna stick in this and make it work, right? If you put the work in, you have the possibility of a very nurturing, loving relationship, a secure, safe relationship, but there's some like mucky waters here to navigate, right? I feel like there could be a tendency on both of your parts to engage in kind of like super over involved codependent type of relationships. So again, I'm going to say work on yourself, get grounded, make sure to maintain your own sense of space. Don't move too fast here. You know, if you need a tool on how to do that, like meditation is a great tool. There's lots of free meditations on YouTube. I would say that's a good way to get grounded and pull yourself back from codependent energy, and to pull yourself out of any tendencies towards fear of heartbreak, lack, worry. You know, these are the things that make us cling on tight, right? So I think that you both need to kind of look into what makes you tick on your own. What makes you want to sort of dive in and lose yourself in that way in relationship, yeah? So there's some stuff to work on. There's some stuff to be learned here. There's potential here for shift and change, and the universe is pulling for this, you know, for shift and change and balance. But I think you guys are mirroring each other in this type of energy. I think you both have this tendency to do this. You know, and sometimes that comes from old traumas and past pain that needs to be healed so that you don't show up in fear of loss, because fear of loss is what makes us cling on and hold on tighter and dive in deeper and hold on too tight and lose our sense of self. Yeah. So yeah, self-work, self-love, getting grounded. Those are the things that you can do on your end to not fall in the trap of all of this, right? So we'll watch, Libra, the progression of this connection through upcoming reads and kind of see where things are going. But I'm just going to like really suggest strongly that you take care of yourself, take care of your self-love, take care of being strong on your own, so that you can stay out of that fear mindset that brings you into your unhealthy behaviors. Yeah, so I'm wishing you lots of luck, Libra, here, and I hope this resonated with you. And if it didn't, please go watch your sun, moon, and rising. If this is not your story, that's okay. Take what you need and leave the rest. This is not going to resonate with every Libra out there because it's a general reading. So it could be that somebody specific needed to hear this message today, right? So please like, share, and subscribe. It helps me grow the channel. You just being here helps me grow the channel. You just showing up and watching and receiving this reading today helps the channel grow. So thank you so much for being here. Take care, Libra.